AIS. My name is Bill Delbrug, and I'm the headmaster here at the American International School in Egypt. Today we have with us Eva Wittig, who is one of our superstar students. She's involved in so many activities and sports and clubs at our school. It's just amazing all that she gets accomplished. So I guess we'll start right off with student government. Y'all have done some really neat activities and projects this year with student government. Tell us which ones that really stand out to you.
Yeah, something really exciting was getting the high school dance organized. It's been a while, I think, since AIS has had a big successful high school dance, and obviously ours was on a little bit of a smaller scale because we're really trying to bring it back, but it was really fun to be able to excite some of the student population about that and have some nice winter decorations to kind of get the winter theme across in our gym. And it was just generally a good time, and we're looking forward to expanding that in the future and encouraging more students to come and enjoy the dance.
Sure. Well, I was actually there. The numbers were, there's a lot of folks there.
There were.
All right, be honest. When Dr. Ham danced, the high school principal, did it scare you?
No comment.
Okay, so we won't bring that up there. So, and also you're a member of our MUN, Model United Nations. So tell us about this.
Yeah, that's something that I had the opportunity to do in other schools, so I was very excited when I heard about the MUN program here. This year, I think there's going to be an international conference, so I'm really excited to meet students from other schools. And it's just a great time to apply, for example, the knowledge I have in IB global politics and apply that to real life situations. Obviously, we do that in class, but in an environment where we really are simulating the way the UN is actually run. And it's just very exciting to be dealing with these real issues while also having fun and hearing different perspectives from different students.
Sure. Now, you're also a member of the ESSA Club, which deals with animal shelters for dogs and cats. Is that right?
Yeah. So anyone living in Cairo would know that there's a pretty major street dog and cat problem. And unfortunately, a lot of these cases end in abuse, animals getting poisoned or burned or abused either purposely or by accident. And they end up at this shelter, the ESMA Dog and Cat Shelter. They have two separate ones out in Giza, and they're very overcrowded, so they need as much help as we can get. So we try through small fundraising projects and by visiting the shelter to help walk the dogs, just because there are, I think, over 600 dogs in the shelter, and they're all, cramped in one small space. So we try and do what we can to improve their lives so that ESMA can continue to accept dogs and treat them.
Right. Now, I know one thing that I'm very proud of you for is you're also a member of our International Baccalaureate program, our IB program, which is the most rigorous curriculum that we offer here at our school. So tell us about this program and how you balance life with being an IB student.
I think the IB program is great because it really asks for well-roundedness in a student. You have to take courses in all different subject areas beyond many high school requirements, and for example, you have to take a foreign language. And it really asks, because it's a 2-year program, that you go into depth in these subjects and that you're not exploring just the superficial knowledge, but that you're really beginning to understand and be able to apply the knowledge you've learned in all aspects of your life. And there's a lot of interrelations and a lot of aspects of the curriculum that overlap, which is also very interesting as a student. And it can be a little challenging at first to learn how to manage the workload, but all the teachers are very understanding and try and set us up for success by really enabling us to understand all our deadlines that we have to meet and how to manage our work over time. And we, of course, have each other to rely on when we all need to get together and get through a study session. So.
Right. And I know you've been in 2 of our school musicals. I mean, what's that like? Because that's, again, just y'all's talent is so impressive.
Yeah, those have both been very fun. As a junior last year, that was a really great way to meet people as a new student as well. So getting to meet the seniors as well as underclassmen who I wouldn't have gotten the chance to meet outside of the musical. And it's just a very fun way to showcase creativity and musical talent on stage. So last year we did Into the Woods, and this year we did Legally Blonde, both abridged versions. But both very fun to tackle, and musicals that we've seen the movies of, and I've seen Legally Blonde live, and so it was really great to be able to recreate that.
Nice, nice. Now you're also a member of our varsity volleyball team, and which y'all did exceptionally well at our tournament this year. So, what's that like? What was the international tournament like more than anything?
It was really exciting going to Bahrain with, again, a group of girls who I may not necessarily have interacted with if it hadn't been for the team. So it was really great for us to bond. You know, of course we'd bond over training, but this trip really did prove the strength of our bond, and it was just a great time during the day, being able to meet people from other schools and play our hardest, and we really did play our hardest and got second place with a very close final match. So it was overall just a very rewarding experience. We were physically pushing our limits, and as well as just having a great time.
Sure. What advice would you give, Eva, to other students? Because obviously you're involved in a tremendous amount of things, plus being an IB student. So what advice would you give other students to get out and get involved, but also to keep their grades good? Because obviously you have great grades and so.
I guess just time management. Make sure you prioritize what needs to be prioritized. You understand best what the work you have to get done and when you have to get it done and the conditions in which you work best. So you just need to find that medium where you know this is where I work best, whether that be, you know, in your own room or at a library, or and just finding the time to take advantage of every moment that you have. As well as making sure that, you know, you're taking care of your mental health. Like, overworking yourself unnecessarily is not good for anyone. So making sure you have a nice balance of different activities, so that if one gets too strenuous, you can always switch over to something else and then switch back.
Right. All right. You've heard it right from Eva. She is, again, superstar student here at our school. Get out, get involved, but stay focused. Thank you for visiting with us here at the American International School in Egypt.